Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, The Ivy's Grove, and today I am just going to share with you a couple things and just a last little update about my ankle. So with my ankle, it's pretty much healed. There is a bit of a lump, but other than that, I can walk on it. The pain is only like barely there, like, you know, there's this weird, like, I gotta be careful, but it's like I've been working on just working on not having that in my head. There is still a slight something there, like it's not broken, it's just there's like a bit of a lump. So I have the weekend off, so I'm planning on putting some ice just to help whatever's the left of the swelling. But other than that, I can walk on it, and it doesn't hurt. 99.9. There's just something. It's like there's just something there, like, I don't want to say it's pain, but just something there. So it's probably going to take another week or two for it to, once the small little lump is, the swelling, what very little swelling there is, once this goes down, it'll be fine. So I was in the middle of recording, of redoing my money bowl. And halfway through it, I got interrupted. Actually, before I hit record, before I started, I got interrupted a couple times. And halfway through the recording, I got interrupted again. So I scrapped it, and I'll just show you what I did, just a little bit. So this was from the Dollar Tree store, the bowl, and I painted the bowl with branches and leaves for now. Later on, another year or two, when I decide to redo it, I might add a few things on it, but other paint-wise. But I really like how it came about. I can tell you a couple things about it. I know there's been a big thing on rice money bowls. I've done that before. I ended up getting the idea from a video on Facebook from a gentleman from Scotland. So there's that. And I can tell you in here, I will give you a little story. Yesterday at my job, we had a bit of a meeting in the kitchen, and afterwards my boss says, okay, you know, our supervisor had empty brown bags, and there was an egg hunt. And some had candy, some had money. Well, I found 3, and I found the very last one that was hidden, and this $20 bill was in it. So I figured that was, you know, luck. So this is on, with some luck, and I have also a $50 bill in here too. And I know there's a big thing of like maybe use what you have, like a couple ones or maybe a 5 or maybe a 10, but I'm going pretty big on this. I added a lock from a bank. I've added a little bit of dirt from the bank, so I got a lock and a little bit of dirt from the same bank. And what makes it unique with this is I used cedar wood. Cedar wood is known as abundance and protection. And I've also used grapefruit peels. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the, oh, and there's no rice in it. I decided not to do rice, because when I made the one a few months ago and I recorded it, after I recorded it and I looked at it, it never felt like it was wrong at all to even make it or record it, but something told me, like, this is what you're going to use for now, but you're going to change it in a few months. You're going to use something totally different. Like, it just popped in my head. I'm like, okay, it's been working great here. It has worked wonderfully. on our last year in about the last year and a half in Connecticut, and I ended up the first time using it was in we were living in Oregon. I always say like the last 9 months of living in Oregon, I made one. It went phenomenal. Did it again in Connecticut the last year and a half, phenomenal. And this one worked really, really well. So, but yeah, something tells me like with the rice bowl, like I'm not gonna do that. I don't know if it's ever gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be like I will never do it again. Again, I will not use rice ever again. But maybe in the future, maybe a little bit of rice in there or something like that. But it's not gonna be a huge rice money bowl kind of deal. So, and yeah, so on Thursday, I have off, but I will be doing. That's when I will be recording my how to make my money prosperity and abundance altar. Where it is now is fine, but I'm gonna be using another surface that's already in another room, so that'll be perfect. And the other one I will take down, but I will use that table for something totally different. It's gonna be another altar, but like something else. And then the next three things I will show you, these three things I've gotten different times at three different antiques. One was a couple months ago. I gotta cut the string off, but I got this sucker. I've seen this since we've been here, and I've just been eyeing on it. So we've been living here August, September, March, almost 7 months now. And I think I got this roughly about last month. And I have been eyeing on it, and I finally snatched it. This about a week and some change. This one I'm excited for. It's a plate with grapes, and it's green with a little bit of brown, which is great for earth and prosperity and stability. This will be gonna be great for my abundance and prosperity altar. So I'm really, really excited on it. And key thing is, grapeseed oil is pretty cheap. Grapeseed oil is also is planets for the moon, and it's great for abundance and prosperity. So I'm gonna add a little bit of it and wipe it around inside of this and in the back of it of grapeseed oil, and then put my bowl on it and a few other things. And last but not least, we'll say it doesn't have a top. It's another bottle. Uh, I do have a stopper that's a little bit big, but it'll work for now, so I can find like a decent size for this. But what makes this one's kind of cool, and I gotta stop buying bottles. I have to stop because I have a problem. If you can see it, this, and it's on the other side. Yep, you can see that. Awesome. And I see three different symbols with this one symbol. I could see a snowflake, I could see a star, or I could see a sun. So I got this one for like 95 cents. It was originally $1.95, and she was 50% off, so she was 95 cents. I think the plate was like 20, and this thing is from England, I guess, English something, so it was a little higher. So other than that, yeah, so I'm gonna have to show you guys my bottle collection soon. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Somebody told me 5-6 years ago I'll be collecting bottles. I'll be like, yeah, okay, whatever. No, yeah. So this one I am planning on adding calendulum, which is a marigold. I have some. I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna add, and I have a half bottle of sunflower oil. So, oh, and that's the other thing, sunflower seeds. That's the other thing I added to this bowl. Sunflower seeds. But also it was part of the bird seeds that I bought for the birds here. So it's perfect because you have the sun and the air. You have the sun from the sunflower seeds, and then you have technically the bird seeds. Some of them, I actually got them from the bird feeder after having, after I filled it up the day, like 2 days before, and I snatched it up some because it's the energies from the birds and being outside. So birds are air, and birds are known to be messengers from here to the earth to the universe. So that's perfect. So I have some air in here. I have a little bit of fire in here. I have earth in here. I will be adding some water to it, not exactly in this bowl, but as part of the altar. I will not share with you what it is today, but you have to keep, um, wait for Thursday to see what I have. And that's pretty much it right now. I am also getting used to my routine of getting up in the morning, going to bed a little early, going to work, and now that it's been roughly about, how's it been, 2 months now? Yeah, about 2 months now. So I will be now starting to work I don't want to say schedule, kind of a schedule when it comes to recording and posting, but when it comes to my spell work and everything else, yeah, I'm starting to get an idea of when I'll be doing it, or just listen to the inner me and everything else. And also sometimes planning. I do like to plan my spells. I know there's this big thing of you don't need to wait at a certain time. I actually miss that. I think I've said this before. I miss that. I miss planning. I miss what moon phase is it, as well as my planets. So yeah. eh, Sorry, a little bit of a pause there. Um, a little bit known fact about me: I had a learning disability and I used to stutter. So when you see me kind of pause, there's just something wired in me. Even though I got over my stuttering years ago, there's this weird like little pause that I do. It's almost like, okay, I'm talking and then there's a slight pause. And I think it got replaced with my stuttering. It is what it is. So, and I will see you guys next Thursday. I'll be recording it Thursday. I'm either gonna I'm either gonna post it later that Thursday, or it's gonna be the next day on Friday. So I will see you guys soon, and until then, be nice to everybody, but take no shit. Have a good weekend, everybody.